If you want to be more efficient and effective while running your business with more inner peace, then working on the core of your issues instead of putting on a band-aid is vital. Welcome to the Business Brain Podcast.
I'm your host, Esty Rapport, and here to help you improve your 28 cognitive functions, the 28 things that make up thinking. In each episode, we'll discuss a real-life challenge, why you might be struggling with it, and give you practical strategies so all areas of your life will improve.
Did you know the average person wastes 3 hours a week looking for missing items? And if you're a mom, may I ask, how many times a day does a child ask you, do you know where my shoes are? Do you know where my toy is? Or whatever it is. And everything is reliant on you to find. What if you can find your missing items in such an easy manner that even your kids can look for them and find them, so you don't spend your days looking for missing phone, keys, socks, and all the things that we need in life? That's coming up next in the Business Brain Podcast, episode 424. But first, what is your strongest cognitive function? What is your strongest thinking skills? And which ones need some help? Find out by taking the Cognitive Function Assessment at lifepixuniversity.com/CF. That's LifePix, P-I-X, university.com/CF. For today's real life challenge, imagine you're about to start an important meeting with a potential client. If this meeting goes well, you'll hopefully be signing a $30,000 deal. But you can't find a document that you are looking for. You know you had it on your desk just an hour ago, but right now you can't find it. And the meeting is in 15 minutes. You might be struggling with looking and finding missing items if you are struggling with the weak thinking skill of systematic search. Most of the time, when we are looking for something, we tend to look in the same place 6 times and not look where it actually is. Systematic search allows you to look in every single place, so you're covering all the ground without looking in any place twice. The way it works is you create a system, let's say left to right, or top to bottom, or front to back, whatever the system is, and you look in that system. Doesn't make a difference what the system is, as long as you can follow the system. So if you are looking for a book, you would probably start on the top shelf of the bookcase, going all the way down to the bottom shelf of the bookcase, starting from left to right, one shelf at a time, and guess what? You'll find it, as long as the book is actually on the bookcase. Now, if you're looking for that important document that you need to find in 15 minutes, you probably would want to start from the left side of your desk, going to the right side of your desk, or from the back of your desk, going to the front of your desk, going through each and every single paper, drawer, container, whatever you have there. You are not skipping anything. You are following your system and you are looking through each and everything. This doesn't mean that you should read everything. You're just looking and glancing for the important cues that will show you what this document is. So if you know it has a certain company logo on it, your brain is looking for that company logo. Now, because this is so simple, literally, that is it. You just create a system and look in that system. You can teach it to your children, even as young as 3 years old. Teach them the word systematic search. They absolutely love that word. And show them how to do it. So in the beginning, next time they come to you to ask you where their toy is, you say, oh, we'll do systematic search together. And you show them how to do systematic search. Tell them that you're creating a system, and this is a system that you are looking in. And then next time you're going to do that again. And the next time you're going to do it again. Eventually, you're going to be able to say, did you look systematically? And they'll be able to tell you if they did or didn't. Guess what? If they did, they will actually find it. Now, there are 2 reasons why systematic search works so well. Well, first of all, like we said, you're covering all the ground without looking in every place double. Like, you're just covering every single place. And you're not missing the place. Sometimes, like, we literally skip right over the place of where it actually is. And number 2, when your brain has a system, it can calm down, because it's not like, frazzled, where is it? Instead, it's like, oh, I'm looking on the shelf from left to right. And oh, I could do that. I can look on the shelf from left to right. And just by having your brain calm down, it can actually start thinking again. And often, you'll find yourself all of a sudden remembering where you put it, because now your brain is calm and your brain can actually think and can actually remember where you put it. So Either you'll find it by calming your brain down, or you'll find it by searching systematically. Now, I do know that some people complain in the beginning that it takes way too long. It is true. In the beginning, often it feels like it is taking longer than just looking for regular. But as you do this more, your brain will learn what are the best systems to look for that specific item. And two, your brain will learn how to do systematic search faster. Plus, three, your brain actually ends up finding it. So sometimes we panic, we don't even end up finding it. This way, your brain is calm and you end up finding it. Now, I would like to add one thing. The reason why you are often missing your items is because of weak cognitive functions. When your cognitive functions, when your thinking skills are strong, you will lose less items. And you won't even need to do systematic search as much. So yes, you want to work on all your cognitive functions so that way you just end up not losing your items. And if you want to know which cognitive function, which thinking skill you should be working on first, you can take the assessment at lifepicksuniversity.com/CF. It's completely free and will help you understand really where you are with each one of the 28 thinking skills. One of the things that you can do starting today to help yourself stop losing items as much is to create a home for every item. Create a place for every item in your house. Now, obviously, you want to put this home for your items in a place where it is convenient and practical. So, for example, your keys, you can have a hook right near the door, and you just hang up your keys on the hook as soon as you walk into the door. In this episode, we spoke about searching systematically for missing items. Create a system and search in that system. Your challenge this week, 2 challenges. Number 1, next time you are missing an item, search for it systematically. And number 2, teach at least one person the concept of systematic search. Spouse, child, partner, friend, client, I don't care, but teach them so that way you'll have more people around you doing systematic search. And as you know how it goes, when you learn something best, when you actually teach it to someone else.
That's all for this episode of the Business Brain Podcast. If you enjoyed it, please share it with 2 of your business friends so they too can gain from it, and you'll be helping us reach our goal of 1 million downloads by the end of 2025. Cheers to peak brain performance.